already know Shedeur out there working. I know y'all seen that boy. Hey, look, don't worry. I'll tell you about it if you ain't seen it. That boy is working. So we talking about that. He out working all of them right now. Then the next thing, will it even matter if Shedeur outworks everybody? Will it matter? Because maybe Joe Flacco already locked in. So we'll talk about that. Then we got, look, Travis Hunter is set. That boy is set. Now it's just on to the ball. On to the ball. Then we're going to talk about, look here, Shilo. Man, that boy funny, man. Shilo out here clowning Shedeur about that speed. We're going to talk about that. And that let you know he out there balling. That let you know he finna shine in Tampa. And then I want to know, man, who y'all NFL team? Like, before we got teams, well, I know I have teams now because of what's going down, but who was your NFL team before any of this? Who you rocking with right now that you locked in with? I want to talk about that and the top players. And then we're going to talk about, man, just the players that we ready to see this year. The players that we show enough ready to see. But look here, if you haven't subscribed to Life Football, please do so. Rock out with your boy. Hey, y'all know I'm coming on 3 times a day, Monday through Friday. 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Then back at 4:45 for a college show. And then the end of the show in the evening. I said 30. But yeah, we're going to ride out. So let's jump right into this thing. So right now, you have Shedeur out there working. Now, I'm strolling down, what it is, Insta, and I see Shedeur out there throwing the ball. I said, okay, where he at? Who he throwing to? I was trying to see if it was Cam Ward, because you know, hey, it's that time now. So I was trying to see if it was Cam Ward he was out there throwing to. But I couldn't tell who it was because it was so far of a distance. Now, he was throwing at the beach. My boy out there working. My boy out there, look, putting that work in. So right now, yo, you got to think about Shedeur's position. He's at quarterback. He already got the playbook, already doing what he do. He knows he needs to know that playbook inside and out. That's the only way you really hitting that field, knowing that playbook inside and out. And you should want that. You should want that because that's going to be a blessing to you. Because now you looking at this thing and you like, hey, all right, I know the plays, so now everything break down. Everything break down to you. So if I'm looking at the wide receivers, I know the play, I'm good. Like I heard Tom Brady say, when a wide receiver came out there and he looked like he didn't know what was going on and then had to ask for the play, he said he ain't even looking his way. Man, forget that. Now I got to look for the people who know. So that's how locked in and dialed in you got to be as a quarterback. So Shedeur got to be so dialed in, y'all, that he has to know what each and every wide receiver and tight end going to do, what the running back's going to do, how the O-line going to block, where the pressure should really come from. Man, that boy got to have this thing. Listen, y'all, this is a, you know they got that saying, ideals can change your life, which is true. Well, ideals can change Shedeur's life as well. If he can know that playbook inside and out and working hard, because to me, he already ahead of him in how to ball out. Just on how them stats went, they can't touch Shedeur. So he just got to go out here and lock in on that playbook, knowing where every player go. Every player, every option, where they go. Now, if he can do that, and he out here working, because he know this is crunch time. You could say you could enjoy, have your fun time, but he really he ain't got no time for no fun time. You listen, honestly, y'all, he done balled out all through his life. This moment right here need to be all about putting that work in. So he should be locked in on putting all this work in. Nothing else but work. Nothing else but work. Work so hard that when they come out there, they like, dog, he light years above everybody else. That's how hard he got to be working, yo. Because guess what? DG going to be out there working because DG want the job. I know Kenny Pickett going to be working because he's still young, so he want the job. Now, do I feel Joe Flacco working? I don't know, man. Joe Flacco, yes, I know Joe Flacco can go get some morning work in or something. I'm assuming he gonna work, but man, Joe 40, Joe with his family, with his kids. Man, Joe might be at a theme park right now, babe. We got to get this money in because when the season starts, I'm locked in. So Joe might be out there chilling. He might be saying, "Man, I ain't worried about Shedeur. They done already booked me QB #1. He don't know." So Shedeur out here working, y'all. Man, if I'm him, I'm locked in on that playbook. I'm locked in on people running my routes. If I got to throw the air, all right, bam, I'm running through my progressions. All right, post route cover. Dig the slant cover, fade route, hit it. Like I be working it all because you want to know that playbook so good. I be calling the plays out. Jet 345 ZX, flank right, flanker left, fullback, tailback, Las Vegas Raiders. Yeah, I have all that. We'll be calling out everything the whole time because I'm trying to win. I'm trying to dominate. I'm trying to get there. I want this starting job. And like I said, everybody been asking, well, why can't he start day one like everybody else that's like that? Well, when they pushed him down to 5th round, that changed everything. Even though we know he is a first-round talent, a top 5 talent, at least first-round talent, and I'm doing that because they kicked him out of there. So we know what he is, but now they got a new stamp on him. You can operate by the stamp. That's all I'm saying. They can operate by the stamp they put on him. Like, bam, I got the life football tag on me. Everybody know what we do with life football. If you throw that tag on somebody else, you know where they at. But if you throw like a first round tag on it, pop, versus the 5th round, pop, it changed everything. So they operate none of that change. That's why he got to work so much harder. That's why he got to just do all that he could do just to make this thing happen. It is what it is. But he working, though. He's showing enough out there working. Allow me, what's happening? Almighty, what's good? Brandon, what's good? FD, LS, what's happening? Sam, you say 12 is the best QB on the roster. Right, we know it. Just will they acknowledge that? That's what we're going to talk about in the next segment. No matter what Shedeur do, will it get acknowledged? Because we saw what he did in the OTAs and everything else. Oh, you say Chicago in the house. Hey, X, appreciate it. 1949, what's good? Miss Kim, what's happening? All right, Woods, what's good? Alicia, you say Shilo is funny. Yeah, love me. Yeah. Yeah, hey, we're going to talk about that boy funny. I say, golly, I like that. I like that. Jim, you say New York Giants is your favorite team. We gonna talk about all these teams. I like that. I like that because I want to know where everybody at just out the gate. Out the gate. T. Nelson, Southern Indiana in the building. Matt, what's good? Cuz, what's happening? Boy, you out there in Cali? Ooh. Boy, you out there on that East Coast, West Coast time. What it is? About 9 a.m. over there? Almighty, what's good? You say QB1, just got to get through the preseason games. Miss Harrison, DJ, you say you like the Cowboys, but not locked in with anyone. I follow the Browns because of Shedeur. Okay. But when we get that segment, I want all y'all to tell me because we're going to rock that. Bobby, you say hello from Alabama. Brandon, you say 12 will be QB1 preseason over. I want him to be. But we just gonna talk about which scenarios they could do on him. Hey, they could really do that. Hey, Mac, I would have been officially on time, but I left my stand. It went in my car. Miss Willis, what's good? Lady PC, Sapphire Brown, San Francisco in the building. JP, Val C, Virginia E, 1922. Q Smith, Matt, appreciate it. Mike, what's happening? Mark, allow me, you say Shedeur is confident, taking it all in stride as far as we can see. Yeah, he is. He got to keep working because it's you gotta, beat what they said about you. You got to beat the speeding tickets. I don't even know why they don't. To me, he really QB1, but it's just on them. It's just on them. DM, what's good, Sam? Said, Colin, they're not going to have any choice but to play 12 when the fans and the other players want him. Yeah, but we going to talk about that next segment. We going to see, because it's a lot of ways they could do it. Because you say the Walmart team working. Hey, they got you working. I like that, though. That's that traveling. Sci-Fi, you say, well, you already know I'm a 49er fan for life. Uh-oh. Yeah, hey, my barber like them. It's the 512. Lily, you say, then why not just struggle with the other QBs? I don't know. That's a scenario they got for him. It's Pleasant Plump. Brandon, you say, I just wish the media would stop claiming this man is 5th round talent. Well, they technically can't, because he got drafted in the 5th round. So you know how they wrote that. Listen, when they paint that picture and they force everything to flow to that picture, that's what it is. That's why they own him like that. What's good? That's really why they own him like that. Because you could paint that picture that he ain't him, but technically we all know he is. It's just the fact that if they saying he ain't, so yeah. All right, let's jump into that next subject. So you got Shedeur training hard as he can right now. Balled out from the day he got to Cleveland to now. Balling out right now as we speak this week. Gonna ball out next week. What, next week, July, right? So that rolls into July. Then ball out the week after that. I think that's count. Nah, that ain't count, but it be getting close to count. So will Shedeur, no matter how hard he trains, no matter how hard he works, will he actually get that QB1 spot? Will they, if he outright just dog him, which to me he outright balled out with whatever group he was with. He balled out. Now, you could say we didn't get all the real stories, because they'll say, well, such came down here, he didn't really have a good day, but then he got going. But Shedeur just having a good day out the gate. Okay, so basically wherever you put Shedeur at, he gonna ball. So if they know that, at some point they gotta put him with the ones. At some point they gotta let him do what he do. But it's the fact that even if he shines, or even when he shines, not the if, when he shines and dominate and walk into the QB1 spotlight, he out there with Jerry Judy throwing it, Tillman out there throwing it, DJ out there throwing it, out there working it, right? Out there working it. Will they still put Joe Flacco over him? Will they put Joe Flacco over him because Joe Flacco was with the team in 23? Joe Flacco knows that offense. Joe Flacco has came out and said that the offense is very similar to 23, which they don't want to give away their information, but at the same time, they know that Shedeur gonna do what he do. But Joe Flacco know the offense. Now, the fact that they even throwing this option out there to us about, hey, we might roll with 4 quarterbacks in training camp. Now, to me, if they did that, I technically kind of get it, and this is what I mean by that. Kenny Pickett, you just got him. You can't, I believe they could get rid of him ASAP before camp started in July. But if they brought him into camp, they say, hey, we believe in him, so if we throw him out there later and a team need him, we could issue him off and just say Joe Flacco was the guy. You get what I'm saying? I still know they're not going to have 4 quarterbacks on that opening day roster. That's not happening. They have 2 on it or 3. Or overall on the whole thing, press squad and team, maybe 3 in total. So somebody got to leave anyways. I just don't know when they're going to do it. So will they test it out? Give Kenny Pickett a bunch of reps at number 1, week 1, and then ship him out? Or will they hold him and just run it through the camp? Because if they hold him, it make it harder for the reps to go by. Like the reps at this time, and the coach tried to say that reps don't matter, but they do. He said they won't matter until the depth chart won't be even put out until like the second preseason game, first or second preseason game. Because he said OTAs and all this stuff, the phases were just that, just a part of the process. It's just a part of the process. Don't look into nothing until the preseason game. So if that's the case, he get a month. He get a whole month. Well, not even a full month. He got all the days that he done had watching Shedeur. Plus he gets, let me see, about 2 or 3 weeks of watching Shedeur. Then it's a preseason game. Now, I know they're going to grade Shedeur locking in right now, but at the same time, they got to also grade Shedeur in that game. So the game going to matter more. Shedeur first preseason game should have a lot of weight on it. But you just never know, y'all. I'm just trying to brace y'all now. This thing can go any kind of way. If he had that QB1 label on him, first round, we wouldn't have this discussion. He would be starting. Like, that's what everybody gonna want. Throw him out there, let him do what he do. But since he got the 5th round tag on him, you could say Joe Flacco was here in 23. Kenny Pickett got some time. DG 3rd round. We gotta play it fair, right? So I know it shouldn't be like that. I know Shedeur need to come in and be on lights and head and shoulders over everybody. Ha! Ah! 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 Like he need to be on the money. Like I know he was on the money these last practices, but he need to be so on the money when he don't miss nothing. Like he's so locked in, they ask him anything. While we in film study, I want him getting everything right. Film study, he getting everything right. Extra practice time, he practicing the right way. Hitting the right players, he hitting them. Like I want that for him. Because I would love to watch a team guided by Shedeur. Oh my goodness, I love to watch that. But we don't know if we're going to get to see that right out the gate just because Joe Flacco there and Kenny Pickett, that's 2 guys they could lean on and everybody would go along with it. The real, what's happening? Just girl, you said, nah. I heard that. I'm gonna check it out today, or at least the part that he said it, and then I'll talk about it later today. Echo, you said Ed Dillon is boring, not that Marco. Well, see, that don't bother me. If he was a ball. Like, they ain't saying that he can't ball. It just, he ain't just cutting it up like that. Like when we went out there, maybe because everybody was talking about Shedeur, but Shedeur backed it up. That's just what made it look better. The real, what's good? E-Watt, you said, so Colin, what happens when Shedeur outdoes the quarterback? That's what I'm saying. I'm looking forward to him to outdoing them, but they could still say, hey, yes, he's done very well, but Joe Flacco has done very well. Yes, Shedeur, all my quarterbacks are actually doing very well. Well, we see that Shedeur has completed more passes and did very well with the first team. Yes, he has. But Joe Flacco, the way he handles it and commands it and has been in the NFL a while, we feel more comfortable with that. So get ready for one of those scenarios. Now, it can go the other way. I'm just saying. Ego, you say they trying to increase the stock of any of those quarterbacks. I think so, but if that's the case, y'all got to get rid of them now. Because training camp finna start. Saints need somebody. The Colts need some. Colts definitely need somebody. Saints and the Colts. Sugar Mama, so if you could shop off for Joe Flacco or Kenny Pickett, man, you better shop them boys. Matt, you say Dillon is a small QB. Yeah, but if you let him run and kind of get moving with the pocket the size of it will break down. So it's ways you can use him too. Tanya, J.A., you say they are going to put Flacco and Dillon above him. We can hope it doesn't happen, but they moving suspect. Yeah, they make it tough to believe how it's going to be. J.A., appreciate it. They make it tough to see how it's going to be, but we just know he got it. When they produce something, let's just see who they let show it. All I want is Shedeur to get them first team reps, and it's going to be a route. You say by Cleveland drafting DG and traded for Kenny Pickett, the Browns has a QB problem that they are trying to get rid of or before the season starts. Now it's solved. Now it is solved, but will they allow Shedeur to solve it. Jay Hamilton, you say it seems like they are trying to hide him from other teams. Well, they can't because we see him. They can't. We see that. Technically, too, you say Shedeur won't be a starter until mid-season. See, that's what I'm looking at, too. Like, man, will they fake us out? Now, this is what Kevin said. They asked Kevin, they said, Kevin. This is the head coach they talked to. Kevin, listen, you got 4 to 5 games that are tough. You're flying everywhere. Then after London, it kind of slows down. So my thing is, will they look to put Shedeur after the London game? Like just to ease him in there. Because they already know we all watching, the world watching. So they got to play it right, and they got to do it right with the players. Because at this point in training camp, he got to get some first-team reps. You can't say I can't get no first-team reps in this now. So it's on. Yeah, it's on, man. It's on. KJ, what's good? I don't know why they doing it like that. It's crazy. James, you said a lot of dealing. Yeah, it showed because it's height. I think it was his height. Man, that man can't go to no counter, man. KD, he go to counter, everybody be hot. Hey, let's jump into that next subject, y'all. Travis Hunter went and got paid. That boy signed that contract on a Sunday. They say we started the week off right, boy. Go do what you need to do. That will hit your bank account tonight. We'll call the bank, let them know, hey, we the Jaguars. Let that clear. That good. That good money right there. So Travis paid. Travis locked in. Now it's all Trap got to do is focus. All you got to do is lock in on the game, and hopefully no outside noise can affect him. It's just lock in now. Trap just got to go out there and dominate. Be ready to get that work both ways. Now, we got to understand, this the NFL, so you're supposed to be. Now, sometimes you can have better players on the practice squad than at the main spot. I know that sounds crazy, but I know for a fact we got a wide receiver right now with the Los Angeles Rams that is like that. Should be a show enough NFL name right now, especially with his story. But the NFL be faking people out, so they kind of do what they want to do. So we're hoping that they allow Travis to shine like he's supposed to shine. If Jacksonville play this right, Travis Hunter could be the face of the Jacksonville organization as well as the face of the NFL. You got a guy out here locking it down at DB. What? Then come out at wide receiver. What? Throw me that ball, what? So will they operate right with that? Because if they operate right with that, it's a wrap. If they operate right and hold on and do what they got to do, it ain't no stopping them. It's no stopping these boys. It's just will they play it accordingly. I want them to. You just don't know how the Jaguars going to do them because initially they had a plan going in. Even though they watched it with their arms, yes, I know Travis is amazing. Yep, I see it. He's amazing. We've been watching him. We locked in on him. But you still saying we're drafting him as a wide receiver, which it was totally different what everybody was saying about DB. They drafted him as wide receiver. But when you get there, the first couple days, we didn't even see Travis get no DB reps. Then when he get DB reps, they going, wow, oh my goodness, Travis. Then they get to the point where the defense coordinator asks for Travis, like, man, allow us to have Travis. Allow us to watch Travis and see that he do what he do. You just never know. You just never know, and it is what it is. I'm like, dog. Like, Trap, they didn't want to play that much at DB. Now the defense coordinator asked for it. Now it's like, okay, head coach, what you gonna do? How you gonna play him? How is you gonna play this man and allow him to be who he is? Don't y'all try to taint him by y'all thoughts. Allow him to do what he do. This man believing that he gonna go out here and be a #1 corner and a #1 wide receiver. He did it in college, won the Heisman. So if the Jaguars can do this right, you already paying him the money. Let him do what he do. Let him get out here and ball. If him and DT make it harder on defenses, that's a blessing for y'all. If you put him at DB, now he making it harder for the offense. That's a blessing to y'all. So why would you not operate in that? If I'm them, I'm operating in, hey, try out. Get out here and shine, boy. Get out here and do what you do. I'm going to let Trap get wide receiver and DB. And I want to start game 1. I want to see him in the preseason. What you going to do, boy? Yeah. Oh, I like that. Yeah, run it. Run it, I like that. I want to see. I want to see exactly who he is right now at the gate. Put him in game action. Let's see what he do. Because at practice, he's wilding everybody. That's why everybody in all like, bruh, Trap making plays like that, and he doing it just like they say. In order to do it in the game, you need to be able to do it at practice. He's doing it in a game. He's doing it out here representing. He's showing everybody he is him. Will the Jaguars unleashing? Will the Jaguars unleash all his talent, or will they contain him? Because if you see that he can run all day, you see that he like that, why we playing? Why won't you allow him to do what he do? Now, when I seen him flip that jersey, because at one point they said, nah, we only gonna play him at wide receiver one day, and then we'll transfer him to DB the other day. Then I seen him where they said, nah, forget that. Hey, boy, you so good. We playing you both sides. You can get wide receiver and DB all in one day. Then I was like, now, by the time, why we acting like he ain't been doing this? Just when you're doing the main work, giving the main work. When you're doing the main work on that side, but you can schedule it out. They control the schedule it out. All right, try to get main work here, then we'll flip Trap over here, get main work here. You not saying you got to build it around him, because what if something happened to him? But still, the fact is, you might as well build it around him. Will they allow it to happen? Grant, say we them boys, Dallas. Kelly, what's good? You say Travis been doing double duty. I like that. They need to let him do it all the way. TC Mill, what's good? It's Pleasant Plump. Play for Birdies. You said Travis the first non-QB to get his full signing bonus up front. Yes. They know they got a dog. They like, yeah, Trap him, boy. Travis him. Dr. Mo, what's good? Damn, you said Trap is the face of all of football if he plays. But yes, he will set the tone. He will set the tone because he'll be making plays on offense and defense in the NFL. But will the NFL try to slow that down? It's just, will they slow that down? Then you say, Colin, that upfront money Jazz gave him? Yeah, they know. There, what's happening? Spark, you say, will the media be there for more training camp? I know in Tampa, they get about, I think, a total of 9 practices. So I'm assuming everywhere going to get about a total of 9 practices. But will they get to be there every day after practice to ask questions? Probably so. You probably get to ask questions every day. You'll probably get to ask them questions every day. Tony, you say this is my main question that I don't know if the Browns are focusing on is their O-line. They locked in on that O-line. The O-line dude, when they talk to them, they got a whole new O-line coach and everything. They ready. James, you say, I believe Travis is all ready to face Jacksonville. Yeah, they just got to lock in. Lock in, let the man play. See, Trevor Lawrence going to be able to, Trevor going to love him. Hit, because Travis going to make the offense better for everybody, but Travis will also make the defense better for everybody. That's why you got to play that joker both ways. JM, they won't put him on the practice squad. Who? Yeah, Shedeur got to start. Jay Will, Mac, appreciate it. 1922, you say the Jags say we got to pay Travis his money if we want to keep him. Well, they had him regardless. Trap a nice dude. I don't think he would have said that. I think even if he had to maneuver the contract, he wouldn't say that. Selmore, what's happening? You say Cleveland house. SR, you say I wish Shedeur was picked in the first or the second. You still need him in the first. Double C, what's happening? Hey, Dale, good, man, blessed, chilling. KD, you said he's going to be stuck there with no rings. Travis, I don't know now. Jaguars could play some ball. Unless you're talking about Shedeur, Jaguars could step up and play some ball. They could play that ball now and have a real good team. AG, you say the Jaguars will be, yeah. They got to use him. It's money invested, you got to use him, but at the same time, they don't want to tire him out. They want that joker to be ready. Like, hey, ball out, but hold on. There, you say you better watch out for the Raiders. They going to be like that this year. We're going to talk about it in one of these segments close to the end. I want to know who everybody's real team is so I can know what we're going to be looking at. I'll be looking at everything in the NFL now. Then you said trap wide receiver coach played with Coach Prime at Florida State. Oh, what his coach is? I got to go look that up. Them boys be connected now. Hey, let's jump into that next subject, y'all. You got Shilo. Y'all. I know Shilo finna ball. Let me tell y'all how I know this man finna ball. He out there on his show, on his video, touring Tampa again. Hey, y'all know that boy told Barbara got him. We got a barber. She a girl and she be cutting hair in Tampa. She nice with it. She cut his hair the other day. I say, yeah, Polk County, baby. Hey, listen, anytime a Sanders is dealing with somebody from Polk County and Bartow, they gonna rap. Coach Prime and me, Shilo and the barber. So Lily be cutting now. She right like that. So you got it where Shilo going around the city and Shilo just out the blue say, yeah, you gotta be careful out here. Make sure Shedeur ain't in town or something like that. Says Shedeur got that heavy foot. So we know it's like that. So, hey, we know that Shedeur dry. So he clowned him. I like that. I like that he did that because he just let you know, like, hey, that's my brother. He good. He good. He better lack off on that gas. And then I was thinking about Shilo. I was like, you don't even know what Shilo be doing because he be chilling so hard. But, yo, that guy is going to ball. That boy going to ball, y'all. I know he finna ball in Tampa. You know he going to ball. If he can sit there and clown his brother, chill out around Tampa, put that work in, yo, man, that man finna live the life in Tampa, y'all. Listen, Florida is the spot. He right there in Tampa. Now, he gonna probably, yes, he gonna focus on making the team, so he locked in, but he in a city where it's a lot going on. Wherever he want really happen in Tampa, he can have it. You can easily shoot Orlando and ball. You got great football in Tampa with high school if you want to watch that. If you want to go to a Saturday game and watch South Florida when they play Boise State, he could watch that. He could get some work at their facility. If the Bucks have it where you can't train at theirs, he could lock in with one of them guys. Hey, let me holler at one of these South Florida boys. Hey, man, when y'all go work out, let me work out with y'all. He can do all that. So Tampa, he really got it all, y'all. Everything. Tampa, the only thing Tampa don't have is an NBA team. But you got that in Orlando. So he can slide to Orlando for the basketball game. If he want to really live in Tampa, he could. He'll be good. Talking about that boy can live in Tampa and be chilling. So it kind of is what it is. Like, hey, boy, do your thing. But this how I know Shilo finna ball. Because one thing about it, you ain't gonna do all the social media stuff if you not balling. Like he getting on here producing shows, balling. Getting on going to other platforms, doing stuff, you balling. Like you're not getting on there if your situation ain't right. And like I said, he already told us up front, hey, as an undrafted free agent, I go hard. But I keep telling y'all, everything laid out for him. Like I feel he's starting on special teams already. I know they ain't put the pads on, but when they put the pads on, I feel like he's gonna start at with the boys. Now, when training camp open up, I'm sliding over there. When they let us come in, I'm sliding over there. I'm slide. Yeah, I'm gonna slide. I'm going to show enough slide over there, but you just never know, man. I think he's going to start on special teams. I think he's going to be good with special teams. It's just now can they rotate him in to the DB spot, which I feel like they are. Because the only way you go against Baker Mayfield is you in the star lineup or you with the twos and he working against twos. So he's doing something where he done win against Mike Evans. He done win against Baker Mayfield. And the Bucs got a squad. So if he can make any kind of room, and the Bucs secondary like that. The Bucs secondary is like that. I'm talking about like that. So it ain't like you don't really realize that you on a squad. He know he with some ballers. Like he said it, hey man, you can't just intercept Baker Mayfield. You know who we got at wide receiver? Mike Evans. Mike Evans is him. They got other wide receivers that's like that. They got that rookie wide receiver that's like that. So, man, Baker, man, hit back. Baker, you know Baker can run too. What? Them boys ain't playing. Them boys ain't playing in Tampa. So, all he got to do is perform. But again, when they open up that door to go, I'm slide. Yeah. We going to slide. We going to go over there and see. And I report to y'all what he look like out there doing. I give you the real thing. We ain't got to figure out what he doing. We'll know what he doing. We'll know how he out there cutting up. Cut up. You know what? I hope that he lights somebody up when I'm there and I can get it. Bam. Yeah, boy. Yeah, you got to feel this. So, Shilo chilling, y'all. That's how I know his situation good. Because you clowning Shedeur. You out there doing your videos and stuff. And I know you balling. Y'all heard when they was doing the cannon, he was talking about, I think, made that noise and he jumped. Hey, it'll get you. If you ain't never been to the Bucs Stadium, it'll get you. TC, slide over there. Yeah, I'm going to slide. I'm definitely going to slide. Miss Beverly, what's good? Just girl, you say he might be going with the ones if he's on my Evans. Yeah, I know he was out there with him because he said, hey, you can get him in one-on-ones too. Just girl, excuse me. You say definitely so much more to do in Tampa and the food is better. I want to move back. That's what I'm saying. He got it good. 1949, you say Shilo Baller. Yeah, he feeling good about himself right now. Oh, real good. P, what's happening? Lady PC, you say we're a Buccaneer family for life. You with them Bucks? Okay. Just girl, you say meanwhile Shedeur bit. Yeah, they on his head in Cleveland. You said Shilo said he loves town. I know it. Listen, we got the weather. We got the year-round great weather. You ain't got to be cold now in December about to February. It get kind of cold. And January and February really, but he gonna love this. He got everything he want over here. Sam, you said drafting Travis was the best thing Jaguars ever did. I'm glad for him. Matt, you say Ric Flair was lit with Shilo? Yeah. That man say Shilo could be the cockiest thing you want to be, but he chilling. Kelly, you say Shilo funny? He is. 1922, you say Shilo clown Shedeur. Said he has to be careful crossing the street in Tampa. Yeah. He say Shedeur got that heavy foot. 2 times. I like that he did that. That was funny, man. Like, you know them boys be rocking. That boy finna get paid. Now see, he gotta work extremely hard too because he want that next paycheck. He want that second, that what you got, the 4 years, they probably can add that 5th year option to you. Well, I don't know what kind of contract he signed, because, yeah, he might have signed a 4-year contract. But I know he's going to be trying to get that money, too. Trying to get that second contract. Matter of fact, just like Shedeur. Matt, you said trapped Jaguars coach right now is Eric Bennett. Oh, I remember that dude. I do. Okay. Yeah, I do. I remember that. PSJ. Grand chillin'. Yeah, hey, that boy out there doing it. Matt, you say, I know how Ric Flair really didn't know who Shilo was until he realized it. It be like that. It be like that. Hey, let's jump into that next subject, y'all. Let's jump into that next subject. Now, who are y'all NFL teams? I know somebody said the Giants already. Somebody said the Bucks family for life. They done said the Cowboys. Who is your NFL team right now, man? Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the comments. Who your NFL team? Because me, just real talk, me, my whole life, I have never technically had an NFL team. I ain't never technically had a college team. The only team I ever rooted for my whole life was my team, which was Bartow High School. I was born in Bartow Little League, all the way to Bartow High School. So that's a lot of years. Yet you looking at NFL on TV, but you ain't really thinking nothing about it. You go to some Bucks games when you're young, but you ain't thinking nothing about it. But you locked into your wherever you currently at. So Little League, Bartow Yellow Jackets. Middle school, Bartow Yellow Jackets. High school, Bartow Yellow Jackets. So I'm a Bartow Yellow Jackets person. While I was on that squad, I wanted to win. Now while they in their time right now, I still want to win. But I never had an NFL team, y'all. NFL, I looked at Barry Sanders ball. I looked at Emmitt Smith ball. I remember asking my granddaddy, they turn around, hike, and they'll hand the ball off a hike and try to push up. And I said, granddaddy, why they pile up to get 1 yard when they could throw the ball or something? But now I see how sports so hard. I get it now. But still, I never had a team. I ain't never had a team. Like, I never had no NFL team. I always liked the players, and if the player was on that team, I just wanted to see the player ball. I didn't even really care about the team. So when Charles Woodson was in the NFL, I wanted him the ball. Peter Ward was in the NFL, I wanted him the ball. I like to just seeing players do what they do. Martino Pride, hey, appreciate it. Appreciate it. You said, what up, Young King? Yo, your ball IQ is high level, mixed with common sense. Keep grinding. Appreciate it. Hey, man, appreciate it. Listen, as long as y'all keep rocking with me, well, we gonna all keep rolling. So, yeah, y'all, I never had a team. Never had a team. So, even with Coach, like, y'all, I forced myself to have a team in 2014. 2014, not 2014, 2014. I forced myself to have a team. I picked, what's my boy name? Charlie Strong, and I followed him to Texas. I was locked in with him in Texas. I was locked in with that boy at Texas. So, y'all, right now, I don't have an NFL team. I'm back like I was. I think my whole life, maybe God created me like that, where I went, because, you know, fans can be wild about their team. Don't you say nothing about my team. What about now? Yeah. What about now? We back to Cali, back to Cali. What about now? Hey, what about now? Hey, Matt, you say we good? All right, cool. So, yeah, y'all, some of these teams I just never thought about. I never thought about none of these teams, y'all. Never did I think about these teams. So, now we just got to see. Who out here and who gonna ball, who gonna represent. Because now I gotta watch Cleveland to see what Shedeur gonna do. I gotta watch the Jaguars. I gotta watch Tampa Bay. Lucky I got me 2 teams. And y'all, the Miami Dolphins, since I'm in Florida, y'all ain't gonna know this because they probably they'll play the same field, but the Dolphins used to play in this baseball field, right? And for some reason, every time we watch the Dolphin game, this is what it sound like. Like it was something in the background made that noise, and then the announcer be like, yeah, we're out here, and Dan Marino is back to pass, and he throws it. It just was, I don't know, y'all. So I never had a team. So now we finna grow and see what these teams are. Said too many teams, it's a lot, ain't it? Jermaine Scott, you say when does camp start? I think most rookies around the NFL gonna start July the 16th or 18th, and then the veterans come back July the 22nd or 24th. Roger, what's happening? Kimberly, what's good? K-World. B. Wilson. You say fantasy teams make it hard to keep rolling for one team. For me, see, I tried to do fantasy football 1 year, but all that stuff used to make me hot. Dog, he ain't balling. Like, you go to lose, I ain't like that. I don't like losing. I don't think nobody like losing, but I don't like losing. Double D, time what's happening? Let me see who y'all say y'all team is. Who y'all team is. PSJ, you say, Colin, why the Browns helmet look so plain? I don't know. I don't know why they like that orange with the strap. And I don't know who decided orange and brown was going to be a color. I don't know who decided that. Tom, you say the Lions, the Eagles, and the Cowboys, since I have lived in Texas, praying that the Cowboys make it to the playoffs this year. They got a squad. I don't know what they're going to do, but they got wide receivers. Dak should be able to make that happen, so that's your team you be looking at? Okay. Okay. Let me see. Who else got their team? Because, let's see, you say Player City. Yeah, you rat next door. You rat next door. Matt, you say you ain't like watching football as a kid. The run game until I realized how important it was. Yeah, see, I just was looking. And it seemed like the running backs got the most of the plays. And Stevenson, you say the Cowboys. You say the Chicago Bears and Dallas Cowboys? Yeah. Do y'all like these teams because the area? Hey, Pride, appreciate it. Sam, you say I rock with the Raiders, but I'm going to follow the Colorado boys. So basically, you're going to have the Colorado boys and Colorado boys and the Raiders. Yeah. Miss Beverly, you say the Bucks and Miami and the Jaguars now. Oh, so you're in Florida. You locked in with Florida. Roger, you say the Giants is my team. Should I drafted Shedeur? I wish they would have. But they had already had a plan. I guess they say they ain't messed up that plan. They had old boy. They weren't trying to mess up that plan. So, yeah. They ain't doing it. Miss Tanya, yeah, Xavier Weaver. I'm waiting on him. Yo, wow, that boy's everything self Florida. Miami. Hey, look, let's jump into the last segment of this show. So, y'all know that I'm a players guy. I like to see the players ball. So, I want to see what the Colorado guys do. I want to see if the Colorado, who all make the squad. Will the Colorado undrafted free agent guys make the team? Will the Colorado, the players that's like a Will Shepherd, will he even get invited to training camp? If not, the Broncos might have did, but I don't know. Can he make that squad? Okay, so, but I want to see, y'all, real talk, I want to see what Ashton Genty gonna do. Can he tote that thing like he did in college? I want to see him tote it. But then, since I'm back in the NFL now, I want to see I really want to watch the Eagles. I want to see what the Eagles really got. Like, do they stand out light years above everybody? I want to watch the Chiefs and see if all the stuff that people be saying about the Chiefs and the refs, does that really go? Of course, I want to see Shedeur, see what he does. I want to see what Trap do. I want to see what Shilo do. I want to see what all the NFL rookie first rounders, how they really gonna ball. Then I want to find out who gonna be the Saints quarterback. I want to look into that, like who the Saints really gonna end up being their quarterback. Because it's guys on teams that stacked up with quarterbacks. Like the Giants got a lot of quarterbacks. They gonna have to get rid of some people. So will the Saints get Jameis Winston? Or will they get Kenny Pickett? Or the Colts? I know they don't think Daniel Jones like that because he was really brought there to be a backup quarterback. So I want to see how the Colts gonna do. So I'm kind of excited that y'all got me back in the NFL, and now I get to do what I used to do: watch players. I want to see what DB, which DB really like that. I want to see which DB get out there and shine. In fact, you said LeJounte and Jimmy too. Yeah. You know I want to see them. I want to see them catching that thing, and get up out of there. And I want to see them light it up. I want to see them light it up where they could take off and ball and just get out there and shine day one. I want to see them boys shine in the preseason. And then, y'all, in the preseason, I always love which guy that just jump off the board. Now, this was before I'm following NFL like this. Now, if I wasn't following NFL this year, it would catch me off guard. But now that I'm following the Browns, and like I'm following all the other teams too, and I'm hearing about other players like the dude Parrish, Jay Parrish, that's with the Bucks. That's a DB. I think he was drafted 3rd round or 2nd, 3rd, or 5th round. One of the rounds. He was drafted with the Bucks and he balling. They say he balling out there. So I expect him to shine. I expect him to make plays during the game. Well, normally in the preseason game, they'll play the veterans around and then let the new guys play. Well, I want to see how they going to do. I want to see how Dylan Gabriel going to do. Like, how does he do in real game? Well, we ain't got to worry about what people saying or how it look. We get to see it right there live in effect. Okay, bam, he good. He ain't got it. So that's what I'm excited about right now. Like, you get to see these boys balling out. And then you get to see, can they make the team? Can the Cam Ward make the roster? BJ Green make the roster, or will they get on the practice squad? Well, what will Xavier Weaver, what will he do with Arizona? Can he ball out and really dominate? Then you got Xavier Smith. He's at the Los Angeles Rams. Will they incorporate him more? We know on special teams he like that. And that's that boy from Haines City. So he a Polk County boy. I want to see what he does. Will they allow him to catch that thing and be taken off like a rocket? Will they allow him to catch it and do what he do? He real good. That's how you be knowing the NFL do what they do. They ain't just do what they want to do. Because you just got to see. And then, like, when you get the halfway mark of the season, who really good, who ain't? Who 8-0? Who 4-4? Who's 7-1? Who's 6-2? Like, now I get indulged in the NFL instead of just locked in on one team. So all this special, y'all. I just tell y'all, all this special. I get to just watch people now. Like, dog. Like the cornerback for the New York Jets, right? I want to see how they gonna do. I want to see how the coach AG gonna do. Aaron Glenn. I want to see how the Chicago Bears coach gonna do. Can they make these boys good? They coming from a good thing in Detroit. And like Detroit done turned it around now. Now they like that. So it's just on now. Who can we see in the NFL that's like I'm gonna watch the Lions. I want to see if what they buy. Different players I want to see ball. Justin Jefferson. How he gonna cut up? Will Jamar Chase cut up? And then who the elite DBs? Like, who really out here can hold them boys down? I don't know if nobody can hold them down one-on-one. Steve, what's happening? PC, you say the Lions going 8-9. God, dog. PSJ, you say the Browns is horrible and boring. Virginia, appreciate it. Just Girl, you say Jimmy and Shedeur are going to do a joint practice. Yeah. Before that game on August the 8th, I think. PSJ, you say you hope Sean Payton, the Broncos head coach, give Will Shepherd a chance. I want him to, too. Roger. I always had a sideline pass with the Buffs. Yeah, with the Buffs, I always had a sideline pass. Now, if you talking about get over there with the team, now, I was right there by him. I don't know how close. You talking about like a, yeah. But I always had a sideline pass. Just Girl, you said the Chiefs versus the Texans. Playoff game was crazy. And who favored though? I guess the Chiefs. PSJ, you say the Saints got you mad. It'd be like that. Just Girl, you say I hope Will Shepard get invited to drink? I want him to, too. I don't know if he is, but I want him to. Mac, appreciate it. And Virginia, appreciate it. PSJ, you say the Browns need vision for real. Nothing about the... I hope they play good, but, man. Yeah, it's just a matter of time before they let that thing rock. Sam, you say the Giants weren't going to draft 12 anyways. Correct. Now, they got a history of voiding brothers. They like, nah, we ain't believing in that. So, the Giants, and I want to see how, listen, I really want to see how the Giants turn out because they head coach on the chopping blocks, basically. But he got Russell Wilson, and you know Russell Wilson. I don't know if y'all heard Russell Wilson talk. That man was locked in. That boy be locked in. Russell Wilson say he get there at 6. And do all, and then he don't leave till late. Russell Wilson put in that work, nah. Jay Hampton, you say I want to see which CU scores. You want to see which one scored the first touchdown? It's Shedeur at quarterback, him. It's Shedeur at quarterback, he should be able to produce the first TD because he control his. Excuse me. But if not, I think Travis Hunter gonna get on there first. Unless Jamie Alejante and crib that thing. But I think one of them gonna get on there first. Yeah, I think one of them. B. Wilson, you say Shedeur is throwing to my cousin Jabray Barber. He's a rookie free agent. I hope he make it too. Hey, look, y'all. Listen, I've added new stuff to be a blessing to all y'all. I've added consulting to everything we got going. So anybody want to build a YouTube channel, build a social media, rock with me. You see God bless me on all the platforms, and we just growing and growing and growing. So if you want to build your social media presence, build your YouTube channel, man, email me info@lifeandfootball.com. And that's info@lifeandfootball.com. And we'll get to talking about that and get you going. If you want to promote your business, again, email me info@lifeandfootball.com. That's info@lifeandfootball.com. Miss Virginia EJ put it in there. Email me and I get you all the details and you can promote your business. Now, as long as it ain't nothing wild. Y'all know what I mean by wild now. It can't be wild now. But you got a business that I can promote, we'll get on here and do it. Because I want to be a blessing to y'all. Y'all been a blessing to me. I want to be a blessing to y'all. Y'all want to know how you could bring extra income to y'all? Get with me. I'll teach you that. So, yes. Email if you need any one of them. And look here, y'all. We do 3 shows a day. One is an hour. The other 2 is 30 minutes. But it depends on if I'm flowing, I go long. But, yeah. So we got another show today at 4:45 p.m. That's college ball. We're going to talk that talk. You know, we're going to talk about Colorado Bucks, and we're going to talk about other college teams as well. And then we also have, what it is? My evening show where we wrap up everything that made us jumped off for the day. And we talk about that as well. That's around 7:30 is really. But, hey, blessings to y'all. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Appreciate y'all logging in. Listen, thank y'all for being a blessing to me. I surely hope I'm a blessing to y'all. May God bless your health, your wealth, your mindset, straighten out your... Listen, y'all, plan out your day. And that's writing out what you're going to do. And plan out what you want to happen and pray that it's already yours. You want your life to change? Pray that it's already yours. And start doing stuff that'll help it change. Hey, blessings to y'all. Holla, holla, holla. Yeah.